Shalom. This is Pastor Bernard Bolton. I am so excited about what God is doing this week. Uh, Watchmen on Walls International Fellowship. We are celebrating our first year. This is the week of our first anniversary. 1 year ago, Monday, October the 1st, 2012, by the leading of Holy Spirit, we started holding conference calls, which we call intercession and impartation. I calls for creative artists and creative persons. And wow, that the Lord has kept us over the last 12 months, and that he has brought people from all over the country and even from countries outside of the United States. We just give him the praise. So we are meeting every night this week. Today's Tuesday, so we've already had 2 nights of incredible worship and the word. On Sunday night, I opened the teleconference speaking from Ezekiel chapter 1 about the wheels are moving. Ezekiel had a prophetic vision where he saw the cherubims and he saw the wheels moving in the earth and in the heavens. And so we talked about the movement of God, how God is raising up apostolic prophetic communities of creative people who are sent to do the will of God through their creative art. And then on last night, Monday night, Prophet C. Nicole Henderson, oh my God, that woman preached and taught on the subject, the gatekeepers. And she talked about how we as watchmen are called to keep the gate. And I mean, my spirit was leaping for two reasons. Number one, because that word was so rich. But then number two, God was doing a work of confirmation, because I had just preached on the gatekeepers Sunday here at New Mine Creek. That was my Sunday message. So when Prophet Henderson came and talked about the gatekeeper, I knew that God was establishing that truth in Watchmen on Walls. He was establishing that truth not only in me, but in this creative ministry. And so I was just excited. She shared many, Prophet Henderson, she shared so many truths that God is calling us to keep the gates, that we are the gatekeepers, that he's calling us to keep the keys, because those who have the keys control access. Even the devil tried to get on that call. He did everything, knocked me off the call. I was trying to operate between two phones, my phone and my wife Antoria's phone. I got knocked off the call. Prophet Henderson got knocked off the call. But the devil is a lie, and we gained a victory. And so I'm just really excited about the impartation that's being released and the intercession that is establishing God's government in the earth. Tonight, we continue at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The call-in number will be posted on this video site, and the access code. Tonight, Thursday and Friday night, we'll be meeting at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then on Saturday, we're going back to 8 o'clock. That will be our closing service. And so I just want to invite you to come and meet us. Watchmen on Walls, we minister to spoken word artists, poets, narrators. We minister to written word artists, writers, authors, prophetic writers. We minister to reporters, anyone who writes. We minister. We are a ministry to you. And then worship artists, psalmists, prophetic dancers, praise team leaders, ministers of music. We're called to establish creative people for this time, that you might discover not only your identity, but know your calling, so that you can go forth doing what God has called you to do. So again, meet us tonight, any night of the week. We would be so very glad to have you. Shalom.